Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Zippedeedoodah MK-1 bracelet, and this was designed by Souls Provider on Instagram. I will have his name in the description box below, and I will bring it up here on Instagram, but first I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look on this bracelet. And if you have made the Zippedeedoodah bracelet, which I also have a tutorial for on my channel, this should be fairly easy to do. It is a variation. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up Souls Provider's profile here on Instagram. So here we are. And like I said before, I will make sure to have his name in the description box below. And just scrolling through his account, he does a ton of original designs, which he will be posting some of on his own YouTube channel, which I will also have linked in the description box below if you want to check that out as well. And so he just created a bunch of original designs, and I always love his designs. So anyway, I will go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need today is a crochet hook. You can use a double-ended or single-ended, whichever you prefer. I'm going to use double-ended for the tutorial here. And you're also going to need a C-clip and some bands. In this bracelet I used 3 different colors, but today I'm only using 2. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to do is take your first color, which I'm going to be using Passion Pink for. And what you're going to do is start by capping a band on your hook, and then you're going to take one band through the cap band. But before you reattach, you want to pick up one of those cap band loops. Make sure you hold on to it, because if you let it go, it will come undone. Take another pink band and pull it through the first 2 loops, and then pick up the outside one and reattach. So now you should have 4 loops like this. I'm just going to go ahead and take this off and turn it around. And now you should have this. You can transfer it or turn it around. Then you're going to take this loop off and pick up the other cap band, the other part of the cap band. And again, holding them both so that they don't slip off. And then you're going to pull through both bands and lift that outside one and reattach. So now you should have something like this. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this band here, and you're going to cross it over this pink band, so just like this. Then take this pink band and cross it back over. So you're going to do 2 crosses, and it should look like this. So both ends of this band are going to be here, and then the other 2 are going to be on the other side. So then I'm going to take my second color, which if you are using 2 colors, your second color is going to be all of the frills on the sides, or these little looser bands. So I'm going to be using Caribbean green for this. And what you're going to go ahead and do is pull this Caribbean green band through the first 3 loops, making sure that they are still crossed. Pull it through the first 3. You're going to lift the outside one and reattach. And then before we do that, this is the step that's different in this bracelet than the original Zippedeedoodah bracelet. You're going to take this 3rd loop, or this Caribbean green loop. You're going to pull it over the end of the hook. So just like that. Now go ahead and slide this down to the other end, or turn it around or transfer. And you're going to do the same thing with your other Caribbean green band. So taking that, I'm going to pull it through the first 3 loops. Then you're going to pick up this far pink loop and reattach. Now you should have 3 loops, or 3 loops on this side, 2 loops on the other. You're going to grab this Caribbean green band, pull it over the end of the hook, and release. So now you should have 4 loops. And now what you're going to do is take 2 more of your pink bands. So the first thing you're going to do, you want 1 band for each side. You're going to pull this pink band through these 2 loops, just the first 2 loops, and then you're going to pick up the farthest band from your hook, which should be the Caribbean green band. So make sure that they stay in order. And once you have that, go ahead and slide it down to the end of your hook, or the other end. Take your second band, pull it through the first 2 loops, and then pick up that farthest one, the Caribbean green band, and reattach. So now you're at this point, and we have 6 loops on the hook. You're going to cross this pink one over, and then grab this one, and then cross it back over. Make sure that you cross them both in the same direction, otherwise it will just become crossed and then uncrossed. And then it might take a little bit of wiggling, but you just have to Make sure that those bands sit like this. And then what you're going to go ahead and do is grab 2 more of your Caribbean green bands here. And what you're going to do is pull 1 through the first 3 loops here. For the first part, you have to be careful that they don't come uncrossed. And then you're going to, making sure that the bands stay in order, pick up that farthest one from the end, which is your pink. Then taking the 3rd loop, which is the Caribbean green, pulling it over the end of the hook and releasing it. And then slide this down to the other end. Oops, I just hit my camera stand. And then you're going to pull 1 Caribbean green band through the first 3. Pick up that pink and reattach. Then grab this green band and pull it over the end of the hook. And now you should have something like this. So that is the process all the way down. I'll show you a couple more times and then just show you how to quickly finish it off. So again, starting here, you're going to start your sequence by taking a pink, pulling it through those 2 loops, and then picking up the Caribbean green band and reattaching. And once you are here, you're going to slide this down to the other end. And then you're going to take another pink band and pull it through the first 2 loops, lift the green, and reattach. So now you should have something like this. Then you're going to take this pink band, you're going to cross it over. Then you're going to take that loop here and cross it over again. And you want to pull a little bit on some of those other loops so it's easier to cross them. Then you're going to take 2 more of your Caribbean green. You're going to pull the first one through the first 3 loops, make sure that those bands stay in order. And you're going to pick up the pink and then reattach. Then grab this 3rd loop, bring it over the end of the hook, and slide this down to the other end. And then you're going to take another green, you're going to pull it through the first 3, lift the pink, reattach, and take this green over the end of the hook, and continue until your wrist, or until it's your wrist size. So all you have to do to finish this off is when you are at this point, just take 1 pink band, pull it through all 4, reattach, and add your clip here and to the cap band. So that's pretty much all that there is to this bracelet. If you still need help, you can rewind, and you can always play around with color patterns. I think it's really cool when you do that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Soul's provider's name in the description box below, so make sure to check him out on Instagram and give him a follow for me. And that's all I have for this video, so I hope to see you next time.